Hello everyone, this is Krish Vyas and today I will be teaching you how to get your first push-up. So my friend, you've clicked on this video because you can't do push-ups. But worry not, everyone starts somewhere. Even I at a point could not do a single push-up. But I will teach you exactly how to do it. It will be hard along the way, but you have to persist through and then you will be able to do some push-ups. So my friend, today I will be teaching you a few techniques which are easier than the push-up so that you can master them and build strength inside of them so that you can do multiple push-ups. You can do so many more exercises. Why just stop at a push-up, right? So what we will be doing is called progressive overload in the gym language, which is basically starting off at a point which is easy and then eventually building your strength and eventually increasing the weight bit by bit so that you can go further and then get stronger along the way. As the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So, well, this can be seen in multiple other cases as well. For example, when you first get a child to first grade, you don't expect the kid to jump onto calculus. You first teach him addition, subtraction, and then eventually, as the time passes by, you teach him harder concepts. So, this will get harder. So, you have to be persistent, and also you have to train yourself up until failure, up until your hands start wobbling, and it's very hard to continue. So this will be a very hard process, but you have to stick to it in order to make it out. Be persistent, do these every day, and it will be hard. Keep pushing yourself despite the pain. So this next exercise variant which I'm about to teach you is very easy and it is recommended for elders and people who have back problems as well. So they have a good starting point and I would also not recommend that you skip it. Even though it is very easy, I would say do 2 sets of these and in each set do at least 100 reps. So this is basically pushing against the wall and it would give you the basics of the form which is required to do a push-up. So for this you have to first keep your back straight and then you have to at shoulder width and shoulder height keep your hands towards the wall and then try to lean as much and put as much weight possible on your hands. And also note that your hands should go inwards. It should not go outwards because it changes the muscles targeted and it also affects your wrists and elbows adversely. So try doing these. Most people would find it pretty easy and I guess we are ready to move on to the next step. Now moving on towards the next step. The next variation is slightly tougher than the last variation but yet most people would find it pretty easy. For this variation you would require something which is slightly heighted but not taller than you. The appropriate height would be somewhere around your diaphragm. So you can find a table, you can find a tall chair, you can find some railings like these ones against which you can lean. And also note that my legs are straight and tight, my back is also straight and tight whilst doing it and my elbows bend inwards and not outwards because that can cause an injury related to your elbows. So always take care of your form. So let me show you how it's done. Now you should aim for roughly 50 of these, 50 repetitions in one set and you should aim for 3 sets as such in a workout. Now the beauty of this exercise is that you can make it harder by decreasing the amount of decreasing the decline or decreasing the height of the object. For example, you can switch over to a chair that is shorter, you can switch over to the stairs for example to make this variation slightly tougher. Now in the tougher variation you should aim for roughly 35 of such reps and 2 sets. Let me show you by increasing the difficulty. Note that I could not go deeper, but you have to go deeper. I could not go deeper because of these railings, but you should go more deeper. Now, moving on to the next step. Now, moving on to the next variation, which is slightly harder than the last variation, but which is an excellent tool for developing your push-ups. These are called the knee push-ups. So, for this, you enter a position which is similar to how you would crawl, but then you cross your legs and then go slightly forward whilst keeping your back straight and hips straight, with your legs and back being in line. You should then touch your chest first whilst keeping your hip up and then push. Please note that your chest should touch before your hip does, and also your back should be straight the entire time. And also, just like the last exercises, please note that your hands should not curve outwards, but they should go inwards. Try aiming for 25 of such reps within a set, and try aiming for 3 sets in a workout. Now that you have completed all the easier variations, it's about time that you do push-ups. So now you have to enter the push-up position, which is very similar to a plank position. You have to keep your back straight and your legs in a straight line with your back. And then you should, just as discussed with the knee push-up, touch your chest first and then your hips. And then lift your hips first and then your chest. And also notice that while doing all of this, my back was completely straight and my legs were in line with my back. And also note that all this time my shoulders were bending inwards and not outwards, like all the previously discussed push-ups. Wow, now you have learned how to do your first push-up. Now, I would still suggest that you don't stop. You keep doing push-ups daily up until the point that you reach 25 push-ups in a set. Well, I would still say don't stop, but it is a fairly respectable amount, and at that point, if you do 4 sets every day, that would bring your total daily up to 100 push-ups. So that would be a very great point. I wish you all the best in your journey and keep training hard. Please share this video if you find it of any value, and please like and subscribe. It's free after all, and it would help me as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.